Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about Chase Bank, and more specifically, I'm going to answer a question that I've gotten a lot recently, and that is, how do you put a stop payment on a check from Chase? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, this is going to be a really quick video. There's really not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to put a stop payment on a Chase check? Well, that's pretty easy. Maybe you were buying something, but you decided you don't want to actually purchase it, and you canceled the order with the company, but the check's already in the mail. And even though they said they're not going to cash it, you want to put a stop payment on it just for extra security. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's all handled here in the Chase app. It's this blue and white one right here. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well, but I'm going to open up my Chase account now. Okay, guys, I went ahead and opened up my Chase account. This is the home screen here. Now, here on the home screen, if you want to put a stop payment on a check that you've sent out, what you want to do is go ahead and scroll through your accounts and look for your checking account. So my checking account is right here. I'm going to click on there now. Okay, so once you click there, you will see your most recent transactions for your checking account on Chase. However, in order to put a stop payment on a check in your Chase account, you want to scroll to the bottom. Okay, so once you scroll to the bottom, you will see these different options right here. And in order to put a stop payment on a check, look for this line right here called stop payment on a check. Okay, once you click there, this page pops up and Chase does give you a little information about putting a stop payment on a check. So make sure it is the correct checking account right here, and then click on this button, add stop payment. Once you click there, they do give you more information and let you know that you cannot stop a payment on a check if the check has already been cashed or if it's pending or in process. Also, putting a stop payment on a paper check is different than an ACH transaction. If you need to stop an ACH transaction on Chase, go back and watch my other video that describes that in detail. But if you'd still like to go ahead and continue putting a stop payment on a paper check through Chase, click on this blue continue button. Okay, so in order to put a stop payment on a check, you have two options here, single check or consecutive range of checks. So you want to use consecutive range of checks if, let's say, you lost a checkbook or somebody broke into your truck while you were at work and then they took your checkbook. Then you want to go ahead and click this one and then put in the range of check numbers here, and that way all of them would be declined, all of them would be stopped. However, it's just a single check, so if you're putting a stop payment on a check you mailed out, go ahead and just click that box. Next, you want to go ahead and enter in the check number, so for example 2301, and then also you can put the amount of the check if you remember exactly what the check was, so for example $2, and then this is also optional, who did you write the check out to, so if it's to McDonald's or Target or whatever. And lastly, you do need to select a reason why you want to put a stop payment on this check. So what you're going to do is go ahead and choose from one of these. Either you're disputing, the check was lost or stolen, you wrote the wrong amount on the check, or wrong payee. Once you've chosen that information, go ahead and click on this blue continue button. Next, you get the stop payment on a check screen to review. So it lets you know the account number, which check number you're putting a stop payment on, the amount of the check, the payee, the reason, and also the fee that Chase charges to put a stop payment on a check. For my account, it's $25. I'm not sure if it's different for each account. Also, if you have a personal account, this will stop that check from processing for up to a year. However, if you happen to have a business account, it lets you know that they will renew the stop payment for up to 6 years. But whatever this fee is, it's going to be charged every year for stopping on that check. So just kind of keep that in mind. And if all that looks good to you and you'd still like to go ahead and put a stop payment on a Chase check, click on this blue stop my payment button. I'm not actually going to do that because this check does not exist. So let me cancel out of this. Okay, so there you have it, guys. If you're looking for information on how to put a stop payment on a check with your Chase account, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.